What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's your girl Krishay, and I'm back with another freaking video, y'all. Now, when I say today has just been super duper difficult for me, when I say today, I was just in tears, y'all. I was just fed up with today. Okay, I've been having the worst few weeks, and I've been catching myself falling, like crying. Ain't gonna lie, I've been crying. So when I say today, I just sat there and I was ready to call out of work and just sit in my sorrows all freaking day, y'all. I kid you not. Oh, he scared me. My bad, I had to pick up a kid. But he scared the hell out of me. When I say today was just whoo. So when I woke up, right, I usually wake up at 7:45, but sometimes I do get up early because I hear the kids get up and get dressed. The kids get up at 6:50. So they got up, got dressed, and went to school, but out of nowhere, 7:40. Okay, again, my alarm is at 7:45. It wasn't okay. It was 7:41 exactly, where I hear, "Excuse me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you?" Like, and I'm like thinking, we do have a neighbor across the street who's a little bit. So I just figured it was him yelling at a kid or something. So I try to ignore it and I try to go back to sleep, but it was like, "What are you doing? No, that's not your house. It's not your house. What are you doing?" And then I'm kind of confused, but I'm still trying to like mind my business because I keep telling myself, okay, you got like less than 5 minutes to take a nap. So like, let's just go ahead and try to go back to sleep. Any way that I can, any way that I can, let me try to get my little sleep together because I do try to stay up at night, whatever. Either way, I was still trying to go to sleep. Next thing I know, I hear, I don't want to say her real name. Sarah. Call Sarah. Tell Sarah somebody trying to get in her house. So at this point, Sarah's my neighbor. And Sarah has not been there in a long time because I showed y'all that like the house literally right next to us caught on fire. And they cannot come back until like it gets fully fixed or whatever. Right here, I don't know how much you can see, but right there in the middle, there was a big old shed right there that caught on fire. And then they live behind these trees, and then they also have like that outdoor barn. But one caught on fire because of homeless. But anyway, they're saying like contact her. So that's what made me really get up. I got up and I looked through the window. As soon as I looked through the window, I see this shadow. Like, you could kind of see in the video, but we have like these screens on our windows and stuff like that, so it doesn't really look too good. But I see her walk past. Now at this point, I see her walk past our cars, but I don't know where she went. You know what I'm saying? So I eventually go outside, and one of the neighbors come to me and was like, "She's in your backyard."
There's somebody that was over here and now they're in your backyard. And she's trying to fight my husband.
At this point, I didn't know what the heck I wanted to do. I'm like, do I just go over there? What if she's like armed? Like, what if that? But then I'm thinking also like, my babies are in the house. One of them has school in like the next 10 minutes. Like, she has to be at school. And I don't want to leave the house for the simple fact there is a lady around here claiming that these houses are her houses. Like, this is my house. This is my house. This is my house. And girl, for one, all of us know each other in the court, and that's one thing I do love and respect about our court. Like, everybody, even though some of us are not cool, like, everybody like kind of got together. You know what I'm saying? People was coming outside like, "No, you're not. What are you doing?" Like, following her, making sure she got out of our court. But one thing that kind of irritated me, nobody told her to leave my backyard. But I guess they figured because I was home, maybe they waited for me to say something on my own or whatever. But anyways, when she said that, I decided to get on the phone with my husband. Now I'm telling him, I'm like, "Babe, I seen a lady walk past. I don't know what she was doing at Sarah's house, but she was doing something at Sarah's house. And they got her away. And I heard her yelling and stuff, but I'm not I don't think she speaks English because I kept hearing her say mi casa, mi casa. And I know she's saying my house because, that's just simple Spanish, So I'm just like, none of these houses are her house, and the neighbors trying to let her know. But I'm telling him I don't want to leave because the baby, not only that, I had to wake my son up to come with us. But at the same time, I was like, I don't want to leave because guess what? At this point, he's like, if you leave to go take her to school, lock the house up. I couldn't find my keys nowhere. Remember, I can't find my keys nowhere because this is going to be the reason why the next step happened. Okay, I could not find my keys nowhere. So at this point, I got the kids dressed. I put them in the car. But I refused to drive off knowing that she's on the side of our house and the house is unlocked open. So I'm like, okay, should I go grab my pepper spray? I didn't grab nothing, y'all. I have pepper spray. I have a taser. I didn't grab nothing. I just made sure my husband's on the phone. And I looked over there and she pops out like, yes. I'm like, what are you doing? She said, this mi casa. No, this is my house. Oh, okay. And she walks off kind of like she's mad. And then she starts yelling at the top of her lungs, like, I'm from Oakland. My house is in Oakland. And in my head, I'm like, girl, well, you're kind of far from Oakland, baby. You at least a 2 hour drive away. You at least 2 hours away. Okay. You are not in Oakland. I don't know what you're talking about. But, once I was about to get in the car and the neighbor was telling me like, I just want to let you know she's been back there. I was trying to watch her, try to make sure I know you got kids. And, he was just saying like, I'm all for my neighborhood. So I did have to drag her off the lot. She did swing at me and I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for letting me know. So they tell me that she, stops at another house, not too far from, it's still in our court, but not deep in our court anymore. So at this point, I'm like, okay, maybe if I hurry up. I just probably got to hurry up, drop my daughter off and come back. So now I'm leaving my house unlocked with a lady who is just walking around on whatever she's on. She's on something. You could tell like in her face, she's on something. I had to leave my house open. Anyways, I dropped my daughter off. I come straight home just to make sure. None of the neighbors are outside. So I'm figuring like, okay, she had to leave the court because the neighbors were outside watching her. Neighbors were outside watching every step she was doing. So I didn't see no more neighbors outside. I didn't see her. So I go in the house. Now I'm walking through the house kind of nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I did finally pick up my, not my taser, my pepper spray. And I walked through the house because boom, I left the door open. Just to walk through every single part of the house. Now, at this point, I'm looking for my keys. Okay. When I said I took my daughter to school, it's because I have everybody knows you have an extra spare key on your keyless car, the extra little, the extra key fob. I had an extra key fob that we leave. So I took my daughter to school with that. I had to make sure I found my keys with all the keys to lock the door, the keys to freaking do the mailbox, all the keys on my key set. I had to find that. I'm looking everywhere. Can't find it. So I'm telling myself, okay, there has been times I forgot my keys or left my keys in my car. So let me go out and do that. So I look into the car. I look everywhere in the car. Can't find it. So I'm like, okay, boom, it's not in the car. I come back to the front door. My son's talking to me through the door. I'm like, okay, Papa, I'm coming in. I touch the door. It's locked. My son has now figured out how to lock the door, but he could not unlock it. I'm talking to him, baby, Papa, please unlock the door. Whatever you did, Papa, do it the other way. Please do it the other way. Please, I cannot get in the house at this point. And I was on the phone with my sister. I had to hang up. I had to hang with my sister. And at this point, I'm so frustrated. I'm so irritated. When I say I've had the worst couple weeks in everything's been going wrong. And I just been crying daily. And I just been in my feelings. And y'all. So for me to be locked out of my house with my 2-year-old in the house. And he's trying to talk to me through the door. Mom, Mom. And I'm trying to explain to him, like, Papa, please just turn. Please just turn. Please, 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 please. And then he starts crying. Because I think he starts to realize I can't get in the house. He starts crying and I'm like, great. I don't know what to do. When I say this day can't get any worse, y'all. My son locked me out. I'm looking for the freaking house keys. I can't find the house keys. He locked me out. I ain't got no wig on. I feel like the only other way I could do it is to try to hop the fence. My big ass. Hopping a fence to get to the backyard. Because I don't think one of the windows are locked. So I call my husband again. I'm crying to him on the phone, like, I can't get in the house. This boy locked the door. Like, I cannot get in the house. And I'm trying to explain to him, please, son, just do this way. Yeah, you did it this way. Now do this way. Please do this way. And he just can't. He just can't. And I am pissed. And my man's telling me, he was like, okay, babe, you know what I could do? I could call out and I could come home. And I'm like, okay, even if you do that, you're still over an hour or something away. Which means I have to call out of work. I got to call out of his childcare. I'm already broke. I'm already explaining to him, like, I missed 2 weeks of the other job. I'm not getting paid over there for 2 weeks. I'm broke. I am hurting. I'm just crying. And other thing I'm thinking of, I'm like, how did the kids get in the house? He's just like, shoot. Now we fixed it. But Kalia didn't have a screen on her window. So he was just like, well, that's how they do it. They hop the fence, they use a ladder, and they climb up to Kalia's room. He said, does her room have a screen on it today? And I'm like, it don't today, but I'm going to fix it again. You know, like, let me fix it. So I ended up having to, I went back in the backyard like 3 times. Like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I want to do this. I can't do this. I don't see myself hopping a fence. Like, baby, back when I was 110 pounds hopping, I used to hop fence for a living, baby. Just fun hopping stuff, just to do something dumb. You know what I'm saying? I am not that. Do y'all see this? When I say I thought about it a couple times, like, I got on the fence, but I can't. But then he kept giving me options, like, okay, if you don't want me to call out, or if you don't want me to leave work, what I could do is call our neighbor, tell our neighbor to go to the kids' school, pick up an extra key from them to come back, give it to you for you to unlock. And I'm like, that's still time. I'm still not gonna be able to make it to work. I'm still not gonna be this. I'm still not gonna be able to do this. I'm still not gonna be able to, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. And then I look down at the time, I'm like, boom, it's already time to get dressed. You're already late at this point. And I'm just walking in circles. I walk back to the front of the house. I'm trying to see if there's, I'm pulling on the garage. Garage is not opening. And I'm just like, I cannot jump this. Like, I don't want to jump this. I don't know what to do. And so then I finally found, there's like this bucket in the backyard. It's the highest one. All the other buckets are pretty short. But I found a higher bucket. So when I found a higher bucket, I was able to push my body up. Now at this point, I'm on top of the fence. But I'm a little nervous because the fence is a little wobbly, okay? I'm like, I'm too big for this. I'm chunky. Like, I'm not no little skinny girl. This right here is making me think about my diet. 100%. Because before I was just like, yeah, I'm going to diet. I'm telling you, being on top of that fence, and that fence is wobbly. Baby, I was just thinking about diet the whole time. The whole time on this fence, I'm thinking about a diet. Now I'm at the top. And I'm looking down. There is nothing. There's, like, at least the other way had, like, you know, the fence has, you know, the thing I could hold on to, the thing I put my feet on, the whatever, for me to feel like I can hold myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that no more. That's not what I had anymore. I didn't have that. Okay, y'all, so I'm just hoping. I'm hoping I could try to slide down, because we also have, like, we have outdoor furniture out there that we've never put together. So it's like a big box right by the gate. So I'm kind of irritated, because at this point, I wish that we had a gate to where like it opened. We do have it. I can't even talk. It is able to be open, but we've had so many bricks down there so the dogs wouldn't get on that side. The bricks has been in the ground for like 2-3 years. So I tried to move them and try to push them. It would not. I'm telling you, the bricks would not leave that ground. The brick would not leave that floor. It would not. So I had no choice. So at this point, like I said, I'm dangling on top of the gate, and I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm big. And I'm sitting there and I can tell myself the longer I'm up here, 100%, this wood is going to give out. This wood is going to break. This wood is going to break. So I start trying to hold on. So I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying my hardest to freaking put my foot onto that board so I can slide down a little better. Like I'm trying to hold on to whatever. Hold on to whatever. At this point, I get kind of stuck. My arms, I get nervous because my arm starts slipping through like the crack of the fence. I don't know if that's making any sense. My arm starts to slip through, and I'm scared that I'm going to get nothing but splinters. You can't really too much see. Oh, you can see I think a little bit. My arm starts to go through. This side kind of got a little hurt too, but this one, it don't feel too bad. This one hurts. This one hurts. And I rip off one of the boards. On accident. Whatever. At this point, I'm just happy I made it. I made it to the other side of our backyard. Now the dogs are excited. The dog's barking. Dogs is happy. All that stuff. I'm like, move. Now this got 10 times harder for me. I got to the back. And I'm looking at my daughter's window and I'm like, yes, the screen is off. Thank God. But then I got that ladder and I put that ladder to the roof. And I thought I was so brave, y'all. I got this. I kept trying to tell myself, I got this. The hard part is over. Hopping over the fence, that was the hard part. It's over. Baby, I go up that ladder. And once I get to the top, I'm scared. I don't want to move. I look down. Why did I do that? Don't know. I look down, I'm like, if I fall off of here, something's breaking. Something's breaking. Something's broke. If I hit my head, I'm gone. I'm a goner. But I cannot get up on this roof. I'm scared because like I felt like I looked down and I felt like the other step was too much of a step. And then there was a step in the middle. I might have to go out there and explain it. There was a step in the middle, but I felt like that middle step wasn't a step. So we're going to go out there and see right now. Because I didn't feel like, it's dark in here. I didn't feel like that middle step was a step. So I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's still there. Nobody took it down yet. Now I got to get it down. I got to get it down. Okay. I got to explain this fast. So it's this step. And after this step, you see how far the next one is? So I didn't know if I could use this middle one right here because it's the back of it, right? So I'm like, come on, get back, come back on. So I didn't think I could use it. The next step is way up there. So at this point, I'm holding on like I am scared. I am scared for my life. Now I got the dog stuck in the house. Dog don't want to leave. But anyways, I get up there. I'm holding at the top. I'm praying at this point. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm too big of a girl. I'm too big. I can't breathe. I'm scared of heights. I'm looking at the ground, just staring at the ground like I can't move. And that's too big of a step. What do they want me to do? I can't do this. So I start holding on to the metal part, which I know for a fact you're not supposed to hold on to that. But I just felt like I have to hold something because I can't move. So then I got up to that last, I put one foot onto it. Shouldn't have did that because that part, when I say that part, I know that part is not strong. I put my foot on it, whatever. I tried to just scoot a little bit so I could put my foot on the next one. Got my foot up and y'all, I still felt like our roof was like too, what's that called? Not like it was too, not shallow, but it just felt like I still had too much weight. Like too much weight was too low. Like I couldn't get down. Yeah, I couldn't. And this dog is now following me. Y'all. So I'm up there, but I'm scared because it's so, I feel like our roof is just so not narrow, but it's pointing down so much to where I feel like my weight is holding me down. And I just felt like I could slip at any second. Like I am going down. I'm going down and I'm scared. I'm so scared of heights. I'm telling you, heights get me so bad. I'm so scared of heights, y'all. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm scared. But I'm on the phone with my husband the whole time, like, just in case you gonna have to call 911. You gonna have to call 911. And they're gonna have to bust through the front door, just to bust through the back door to come get me. Because I can't make it. I'm barely holding on. But I use my strength. I crawl up to the top. I get to the first window and I'm holding it. I'm like, oh my God, I made it to the first window. I made it. So then I start moving slowly. I'm not trying to do nothing fast. Nothing. I'm doing everything. And in my head, now, once I was over, watch, I'll get to that point in a minute. I get to my daughter's window and I'm trying to open it. And at first I'm scared because it won't open. I'm like, are you serious? Is it locked? Is it locked? Like, I'm just sitting there crying in my head. Like, is it locked? Like, now I really have no choice but to call off. I really have no choice but to wait over an hour locked outside my house when my 2-year-old is inside the house, y'all. I really just wanted to cry. But as soon as I pushed harder. I pushed harder and that window slid open and I went through that window so fast, y'all. Once I got through that window, I just told my husband, I said, I'm gonna call you back. I'm in the house. I'm gonna call you back. And once I hung the phone up, y'all, when I say nothing but tears. Yo, I was crying so much because, one, I gained so much weight. I gained a lot of weight. So I was just thinking about how much weight I gained and how hard it was to do what I did. Like, I broke the fence. My body broke the fence. And then I crawled up the freaking ladder to get on the roof. And then I had to crawl from the roof to get to my daughter's window. And it took me a lot to get my body. It took me a lot to get my body to do. I'm telling you, when I say I was hot, I was sweating. And I just felt like if I was in better shape, it wouldn't have been that hard. I would have still been scared, but it wouldn't have been that hard. Like, I would have did it and been like, that's it. You know, I did that, but I still don't like heights. I still don't like this, but I did that. For me to be completely just out of breath and just mad that I was locked out, sad, frustrated with how the full day, literally from the time I woke up to this point, has just been bad. And I just broke down crying, and I got my son dressed. The whole time I got my son dressed, I was crying. I was like literally sobbing, like the whole time I got him dressed. And then I had to call his childcare, let childcare know that he was going to be late, because childcare, they cancel kids if they're not there within 5 to 10 minutes. If they're not there 5 to 10 minutes, they cancel them automatically. So you have to call to tell them that you're running late. Called them, and then I just sat in my car and cried. After I dropped them off again, I cried. And I'm just like, when is things going to get better? Like, literally, I wake up to a homeless druggie trying to get into the neighbor's house, then try to get in my house from the backyard, then I can't find my keys, I have to leave the door unlocked. Anybody can walk in. Homeless is literally outside trying to get in people's houses, and I'm the only one. Boop, unlocked door, like, come on in. And then to come home and get locked out the house from your son, to have to hop over a fence, break the fence, scrape my arm all up. I can see it literally right there. Scrape my arm all up to climb. I'm scared of heights so badly. I'm so scared of heights. I cry and I try not to look out of windows at planes when I get on planes and stuff. Y'all, I'm just so scared. And I'm just today, when I say today, broke me. And I just cried. I cried. I just hope tomorrow's a way better day. These last few weeks have been really, really, really messing with my mind. I was supposed to go on a cruise. I wanted to go on a cruise with my mom to try to ease my mind, but me and my husband having money problems. That's a whole nother story. That's another reason why I was crying last week. And now my mom probably can't go on her cruise. She's trying to figure out how to cancel it because there is a tsunami and stuff going on out there. Like, whatever it is, a hurricane, tsunami, whatever it is going on in Florida right now. There's stuff going on in Florida right now. And she has a trip in Florida in the next 2 weeks. And she's like, I'm trying to cancel. And I'm like, Mom, you already paid for your flights. You already paid for a lot of stuff. I don't know if they're going to give you your money back. I said they might let you exchange dates, but I don't think they're going to get your money back. So we got to figure out that problem too. But y'all, today, when I say today was just tears. And I just hope tomorrow is a better day because today was just crazy. But catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.
Got dementia or something, so she was tweaking. Me and Darnell, we left, and like she started looking at us, and she started walking towards us and stuff. And me and Darnell was like, "What the heck?" And then I was ready to look, but then all of a sudden she started chasing us, and me and Darnell just running.
Chasing y'all.
Yeah, like she started running. And she was like, "Get over here! Hey, unlock this house!" and stuff. And it was hecka funny.
She had a random key. And like she had a random key. She was like this, and then she went ah! And then she ran towards me, like she went in the middle of the road.
If you saw Armand's house, the screen, you know the screen? And she broke it off. Tried to break the window. Because she got mad. That's when me and Darnell, we were like, what the heck? Because she got mad and she tried to break the screen thing. She tried to break it off so she could break the window.
That's what I'm saying. She was trying so hard to get into that house. Why didn't nobody come back? Y'all left our doors wide open. Not open, but y'all left it unlocked.
Oh, wait. I got one
She could
question.
easily just walked in.
I got one question for you.
She walked in, turned her back around.
No.
How would you know if you ran off?
If she... Wait, what time was it you woke up?
I woke up at 47, almost 59, like 7:50.
You could have called us. I'm booking this. I'm booking her.
Because I heard all the neighbors yelling. And that's what made me look out the window.
Yeah, Aubrey, she told me. She was like, oh, your son was outside and this girl
But
was in your
Camille,
backyard.
stop.
And she was walking in front of your driveway and went in your backyard.
Why didn't you look? Oh, because that camera or no, the camera out there.
Which is crazy. Our cameras it's not working.
Yeah, I know. That's three. No, two.
It's
That
two
one
of
in the
them.
backyard.
Yeah, the backyard one is not working, and then
No, the driveway.
that side one, yeah.
That's why I'm like, because you know how the side of the house is connected to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might have like disconnected those two cameras.
No, but they've been disconnected.
No, they've been off. It says it needs to just be
recharged,
updated or something. So,
No, because
you have to take them down and figure it out.
But yeah, that was scary.
And like,
But she ran up. If she ran up on me, she's getting these hands on everything. Why do you have a Sharpie on your hand?
But when we were like, when we came in the house and we like looking in every room. First we came in your room because we usually.
This boy was scared. This boy was frightened, hiding behind me. Me over being the big brother
Your
that I am.
lights are not always on. Your lights are not always on, so that's why I realized.
No, I was running late today. They had to lock me out the house. We were running late. And I had to literally hop over the fence, use the ladder, go through Kalia's window.
And then we were we turned. I think we Jamer turned off your light. And
No, the light's still on.
Then we're like chilling, and then like Jamer, they both scared me because they were like, oh my god, look at that, the ladder. He's like, calm down, because they left me.
High five.
And that's why.
High five.
That's why when
Give me a high
When I
five.
told you, I'm like,
High five.
Jamer never wakes me up, and
Give
he just left
me
me.
a high five.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
And then after that I'm glad Darnell stayed because it. You already know what I've been doing.
What were you about to do?
Take all my back. No, I'm gonna leave my backpack home.
Bro.
Please, you'd probably came in the house like.
So
"Krishay."
if
No,
that actually
actually-
happened and she came to,
But actually, I'll be like this. I see her and she's like coming. I'm running in the house, locking the door, and say, "Christian, can you take me to school?"
no, what happened? What happened if she was right there? And then me and Ada, we barely just walked out the house. And then she comes and she tries to come in our house. Wanna know what I'm doing? You see this cable right here? That thing was gonna go in her skull.
Oh.
Or that chair right there. That hold
The
on.
broken one.
No, not the broken one. This thing right here? That thing metal.
Oh gosh.
Steel chair! She did it.
Aiden, what were you about to do?
Just
Just run. At least he being honest. Like I was about to run.
why you gonna let your brother get freaking manhandled by a
Was she
girl?
scared of you or something? Like when
All I told her, I said, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" She said, "Mi casa." I said, "Not your casa." Oh, okay. I'm from Oakland. He took off running. Like
how did she get?
She
over
ran?
him? But that's so confused.
I don't know.
Wait, she ran?
Yeah, she kind of ran out of the not out of the court. She ran over to the mailbox, and then they followed her, and the neighbors followed her to the mailbox.
Wait, how did
And then I
she
took
hop the
Kalia and led
fence?
them to school.
Hop that fence?
I hopped it.
Now how did she get back?
She just walked back there.
Like how? Isn't that fence?
She didn't. She wasn't way back in the back. She was right there. Yeah. She just went back there, like you pull the screen.
Scared for you, cause like why would you like she was in the corner like this? Sneaking.
I mean, they already told me that she was back there. So I kind of waited until I called her dad. So once they told me that she was still back there, I called her dad first so he could see.
Hold on. You could have just did this too. Well, if it was a man, I get it. You would probably go across the street and tell him, "Can you get him?"
You're silly. Excuse me. Can I help you?
Hey, get out the water, boy.
Get the.
Did she look drunk?